Hello, happy Talk to Me Tuesday, and happy Nerd Techie Day. It is Spirit Week at my school, and this is Monday, but it was Nerd Tacky Day, and so I wore my Snow Dalek shirt with a blazer, it's cute, professional, and I have a skirt on, but I have these Dalek socks, and that was fun. So I also had my sonic screwdriver and my wand with me, neither of which I really pulled out and did a whole lot with, but it was fun. Kids could ask me, "What's on your shirt? What is that? What does your socks say?" I'm like, guys, you're not cool. You're just not cool. Tomorrow is Decades Day, and I was informed today that all the English teachers are doing the 60s. Well, uh, my response to that was, "Can I do the 1660s?" And so I'm going to wear my Renaissance outfit, even though I said that I was not wearing it again until I lost 10 pounds. But it's my best Renaissance outfit, so I'm going to give it a go and see what happens. Um, so yay, Spirit Week. We don't have a football team. We have a basketball team, and so their first home game is Friday. Um, yeah, and then there's Alter Ego Superhero Day on Friday, which is going to be really exciting. So I'm debating what to go as or whom to go as. I'm thinking Bellatrix, and just see if kids figure out who I am. I don't. I was going to invent a superhero, Possum Girl, but I don't really have time for that. So whatever. So yay! It is Monday now, but I'll probably add to this tomorrow. So tomorrow is going to be Tuesday, November 27th, and it's almost December, which is really crazy. So that means the first order of business is I would like to invite all of you on Talk to Me Tuesday um, to um, to send me a private message on LiveJournal or email me. I'll put my email right over here. Um, and if you send me your address, I will send you a holiday card. Just specify which holiday you celebrate, or I guess if you don't care, you can just say you don't care. But I'd love to send out cards. I have some really cute cards that I'm excited to send out this year, and I would love to send them to all of you. So let me know because um, once I run out of my fun cards, I'll have to go buy other cards, and they will inevitably not be as fun. And there is no need for you to send one back to me unless you so desire. But I would love to send them. It's my favorite time of year. So please do that. Yay! It's also apparently the time of year when everybody's planning their weddings, which is fun. But I was asked to be the maid of honor at one of my oldest friends. Oldest, not like she's super old. Oldest meaning I've known her since we were both 7. And I'm going to be her maid of honor, which is really exciting. So I'm not really sure exactly what that's going to demand of me. So any advice from you maid of honor alums out there, alums, yeah, I would be much appreciated. I'm planning on making her and her husband a quilt, but I've got until June, so I'll be good. Although I've got another wedding to go to in May, in London, which is lovely, which is fabulous, but it's a really stupid date for a wedding. So yes, so I'm really excited. I just got the save the date card today, and their pictures are so cute. So yeah, I've got 2 weddings. I was lucky. I thought I was gonna have 3 this summer, but I don't. So I also need to figure out what I'm going to do for their present, and that's a bit sooner than I had hoped. I thought perhaps July. Uh, so yes, so yay. So that's future crafts. As far as my Christmas crafting, I showed off the travel pillow last week, and tonight I'm going to put together my second travel pillow. With just a couple tweaks, I'm going to make the top section a little bit longer so that I don't have to squeeze the seam in. That should be helpful. Um, and I'm also going to make some lavender-scented heat sachets tonight, which is going to be very exciting. I'll show you the materials now, and then when I finish them, which will probably be tonight or tomorrow, I will also include pictures. So really all that is I think it's a 10.5 by 5.5 piece of fabric. So 2 of those, and it's just essentially just a rectangle sewn together and turned inside out as you do, and filled with long grain rice, which I got here from my local healthy food mart just because they're cheaper. I got about 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds, whatever. Um, and Lavender. Oh my god, I love lavender. It's amazing. It's my favorite scent ever. And so about 2 tablespoons of lavender go in each sachet, and you heat it for I don't know, like 10, 15 seconds. I've got instructions. And it's just like a warm pad, and I guess you could use it for muscle pains or just because it's getting colder, you can use it to warm up, and it can be any fabric. So I'm going to try and make some cute ones, and I'm going to make one. I'm going to give my trial one to my dad because he is always achy and painy. So that is very exciting. I'm quite stoked about that. Yes. So just um, other other teasers, I am planning on my next costume is going to be a Regency gown. My hopes are that I will first lose those 10 pounds and then I shall make the Regency gown. But I want it ready for my birthday, which is in April, because on my birthday I want to have a Regency tea, and it's going to be very. So I got cut off there because my webcam ran out of memory space, because apparently I don't delete videos when I make them, which is dumb. Anyway, this is now actually Tuesday, the 28th of November, and I'm finishing up this Talk to Me Tuesday video so I can post it. It's almost 8 p.m., so I feel like I'm pushing the time limit. But a couple other things I wanted to show. I did make a second travel pillow, and I think it turned out a little bit better than the last one. Last time I made it 16 by 16 to fit a 14 by 14 pillow, which would have been great if it was just a pillowcase, but um, really this calls for there to be some stitches up here, and it was really hard for me to sew when it was that close to the pillow. This one might be a little too tall. Maybe next time I do it like by 18 instead of by 20. It doesn't really make a big difference. Um, I'm going to include a link to the pattern down here because I can't remember if I did that last week. Um, but I tweaked mine a little bit because she actually took a pillow and cut it into sections, and that's how she made hers, so she saved money. I just thought it would be easier, and I didn't have a pillow to cut up, so I just bought a 14 by 14 pillow insert. Um, and so I tweaked my sizes around that, but you can't really go wrong. It's just a bunch of squares and a handle. Also, she put 2 handles. I just put one. I don't really know why. I did it on the first one, so I just did on the second one. But it's so lightweight. And they're little kids. I mean, like they don't really need um, 2 handles. I don't know. No. So there's that done. And it looks like this. Carried around. Yay. So that's my 2 nephews taken care of. Also, I made the winter warmers. That was a pattern recently on sokinshi.com, and I was really excited about it, mainly because it meant that I got to go shopping for lavender. Yay! Lavender is got to be my favorite scent, and so I made it's just like a little rectangular bean bag. It's not that exciting, um, but it's full of long grain rice and 2 tablespoons of dried lavender. um, I just kind of whip stitched it there where I turned it in and out, and you can't really tell. There's supposed to be a ribbon, a little bit like a little ribbon loop poking out, but I'm an idiot and I sewed it the wrong way, so there's a ribbon inside, which is pointless. Whatever. But you heat it in the microwave for 1 to 2 minutes, and it gets hot. Um, but it's nice. I mean, it actually the warmth lasts for a long time. I took it with me while I read in bed last night, and I fell asleep with it. And when I woke up to brush my teeth an hour later, it was still pretty warm. So it works as a nice bed warmer. If you don't do it too hot, you can put it on your neck, whatever part of you is aching, your lower back. And I would imagine that you could put it in the freezer as well. I just don't know what that would really do for the scent. I don't think that you would really smell it as much, but whatever you'd like to do. It smells so good. Um, so I'm probably gonna give this one. Well, I might keep this one, but I'll probably make a couple for my dad because he gets very achy when he works for hours out in the yard, and maybe for a few other people. I'll need to go buy more lavender and more rice. So we'll see. They're fun. Really, really easy. 10.5 by 5.5 inch squares of quilting cotton. You could probably use fleece, and yeah, that is that. And all right, last but not least, I have a question for those of you who knit. I bought my mom this scarf in Ireland about 6 years ago from a little shop on the Aran Islands, and I just thought it was. I thought it was. Well, I thought it was beautiful. I wanted to buy a million other things there at this hand knitted shop. But it's lovely, natural wool. It's a pretty magenta color, and the cool thing about it is it's a very short scarf. It's only yay long, but it has this opening here. And what you do is you put it around your neck and you pull the other half of the scarf through. So you don't need to whip it around. You don't, it doesn't get all big and bulky. It's actually quite nice, and it would tuck nice into a coat, and it wouldn't be all giving you double chins like some scarves do. So my mom wants to pay me to make a couple for some friends of hers at school. And I know that I'm not going to be able to replicate this pattern. I don't fancy myself that good of a knitter, but I feel like there's a really easy way to make a slit like this in a piece of knitting. So if anyone could, point me to a tutorial, or or like I don't know, can you could put me in the right direction to how I would knit something and include a hole um, of an indeterminate length that could then be closed and the pattern continued. Hopefully that made sense. I just want to know how to make this hole. Okay. um, so yay, absolutely fabulous, lovely, fun. That is all for me. I hope you're having a lovely week, and cheers to you all.